What is going on, guys? It's Kay, and today we are here with Dragon Age, the Veilguard. I have been such a major fan of Dragon Age for so long. I fucking blew through the first 3 games. I actually played the games backwards. I played Inquisition, then the second, then the first. I love Dragon Age. I adore it. So the fact that it just came out, oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I have been so excited for this. I got spoiled as a newer Dragon Age fan because I only started becoming a fan maybe the last year or 2, so I didn't have to wait too long for the next game. I know some people have been waiting like a decade plus, or like a decade for this game, so power to y'all, because I could not be that strong. We're about to jump right in.
I knew him as Solas.
I haven't seen this part.
Thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name.
Yep.
The Dreadwolf. Ancient Elven God of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt Elven Gods, Solas imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solas wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody's gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
Hell yeah, it is. Oh, okay. You guys were here for my Baldur's Gate series, and I played a half-elf there. Every other time I've played Dragon Age, I pick a human. And I don't know, I just that's just how I pick it normally. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let me add her appearance. What do I look like? I've got like a slimmer face. I mean, that's kind of the haircut that I have right now. What are these curly hair options looking like? They're okay. They're way better than any other Dragon Age game. Lord, acting like black people don't exist in any other game. Ooh. Oh my god, I had this haircut for a while. That's wild to see in a game. Look at the texture. Nice. I fuck with it. Yep. I fuck with it. Now class. Warrior. Mage. I might go with... I fucking love playing mages. Or rogue. See, when I played, I liked playing as a warrior human in the first game for my warden. I played as a rogue for my hawk, and then I played as a mage for my inquisitor. I don't know what flows well with characters, so I'm going with the one I find the most interesting, which is a mage. What? I can specialize? Death Caller, Embrace the Dark. Drain life from enemies and cast spells. Evoker, Call the Void, freeze enemies in their tracks, then summon the deepest cold. Spellblade, Be the Storm, channel potent spells for close quarters combat infused with lightning's wrath. Okay. What's this one? Reaper, become Knight's Blade, steal life and risk death to gain incredible and natural abilities. Whoa. Be the shield, shrug off damage, summoning righteous fire down on enemies. Leap into the fray, massive. Warrior kind of fucks. Did you see that? Yeah, let's go with mage. I kind of fuck with warrior more though. That looked cool. I always pick mage because it's cooler. But this looked cool. Slayer specifically. Yeah. My faction. Oh, the Grey Wardens. I can pick that. Rook is a Grey Warden, an ancient military order sworn to battle Darkspawn. Oh, I know what a Grey Warden is. Bonded in blood. Gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Blight killer. Deal increased damage versus Darkspawn. Base defense and health is slightly increased. Oh. Surname Thorn. K Thorn. K Aldweir. Oh, look at the armor changing. Oh, I don't know why I didn't recognize that as Grey Warden armor actually. Okay. A Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in the Arlathan forest. Throughout, although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlathan's reality warping magic. Close to the Veil. Gain reputation with the Veil. So there's reputation points. Deal increased damage versus Fade Touched. I feel like this would be the most useful, but I don't know if I want to pick it for story purposes. What is this? Shadow Dragons. Do I know the Shadow Dragons? Slavery in Tevinter. No, I don't know them. Coming from all walks of life, they're determined to bring justice to the people. They oppose the corrupt slavery in Tevinter. Gain reputation with them. The Venatori. We remember them from last game. What last name? Merkar. What's this one? Lords of Fortune. That looks like a sick getup. Rook is a Lord of Fortune, an informal collection of explorers, hunters. Ravane. The Morn Watch. Gain reputation. No. Oh, the Crows? Deriva. Oh! If I had to pick one, I know the Warden's the best. Doesn't that put a big ass fucking timer on your life though? I want to pick something that has the least background for my first playthrough. Backstory. Seeker of gold and glory. When a corrupt Ravani noble double-crossed Rook, Rook escaped a collapsing ruin, turned the tables, and destroyed a dangerous artifact. A rising Lord of Fortune, skilled at breaking into lost tombs and ruins, Rook killed a corrupt Ravani noble to prevent an ancient evil from being given to the Venatori. Her actions were correct and saved the lives of expedition members, but some Ravani nobles were resentful. Because the success of the Lord's expeditions relied on Ravani authorities looking the other way, it seemed wise for Rook to step away while temper settled. Do they have backgrounds for all of them? Shield against the night. Let's start with the Grey Wardens. That looks so cool. When innocent lives were at stake, Rook led the charge, saving a village from a monstrous nightmare, no matter the cost to herself. During a large Darkspawn incursion, Rook was ordered to hold the line with other Grey Wardens until reinforcements arrived. Rook argued that by then, villagers under attack would be dead. Hold the line. She disobeyed orders, led the squad into the incursion, and sealing the tunnel to the dark roads. No, and sealing the tunnel to the deep roads. I read that so wrong. This turned the tide, and the Darkspawn were driven off, which saved the villagers. Rook's heroism was popular among the young wardens, but others with connections to noble families resented her independent streak. Rook chose to step away while tempers cooled. I chose to step away from being a warden? That's wild. When lives were at stake, Rook defied orders to rescue people from the mystique perils of Arlathan. On an expedition to ruins in Arlathan Forest, the Veil Jumpers found ruins that contained important lost lore and deadly danger. Barely surviving the ruins' ancient magical defenses, Rook's small team recovered an invaluable map leading to a hidden area of the forest. Although the team escaped, other Veil Jumpers found themselves trapped. Rook chose to return to the ruins, saving her teammates' lives, but losing the map. She was lauded for her bravery, but the map's loss caused some resentment among Veil Jumper leaders. This might make me change my mind on which fucking faction I choose. Because Veil Jumper goes hard with that. Alright, Shadow Dragon. Breaker of Bonds. Rook risked everything to liberate the enslaved people of Tevinter, even knowing it would anger the ruling elite. The foundling Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for change in Minrathous. While guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus, Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone, she sneaked the dignitary keep into Venatori-controlled zones and brought him back, along with the rescued slaves. These actions brought Rook to the Venatori's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight. That's kind of tough! I might pick that one, actually. This is kind of lame now that I'm reading it. The Morn Watch, Defender of the Dead. When restless spirits threatened the inhabitants of the Grand Necropolis, Rook took decisive action to protect both the living and the dead. Discovered by undead inside a Grand Necropolis tomb as an infant, Rook was raised by Morn Watch necromancers, eventually joining the order. During a civil war between undead nobility, that's funny, known later as the War of the Banners, she led a daring attack on the rebellion's dueling leaders. It was a success, quelling the war and saving lives. But Rook's destruction of these undead nobles was controversial. Some Morn Watchers feared Rook had offended the Order's aristocratic patrons and encouraged her to travel for a while. Well, to Antivan Crows, assassin extraordinaire. This is where Zevran is from, huh? When the invaders of Treviso took people captive, Rook was determined to free the prisoners at any cost. Is that like the Ben Hasrith over there? Is it called Ben Hasrith, the Cunari people who are still loyal? A talented new crow recently promoted to full membership, Rook chafed at the cautions of her commanders, especially with her city occupied by brutal soldiers known as the Atam. When Rook saw a patrol herding along captives one night, she leapt into action. Despite saving lives, however, Rook had unknowingly compromised a large crow operation against the Atam. Rook's superiors were incensed. Sidelined for her actions, the young assassin searched for new ways to prove herself. To prove myself? I don't know what this story starts off with, so I can't really pick one that like I think would best suit the narrative yet. Because let's say, I don't know, she's gonna end up saving the world, so I want to give her a motivation to do that. What character background makes sense for that? Okay, so far in the Dragon Age series, you've had unlikely heroes from here to there, right? I kind of want to pick someone who is already pretty good, but I also don't know if this starts off with an unlikely team. You know what I mean? Like in Inquisition, for example, that wasn't an unlikely team. That was a bunch of people who had obstacles in their path that they knew they had to get done. But for the most part, it was a bust through those obstacles type thing. So creating a character that was new to the world, like I picked a mage, like a circle mage as my background basically, in order to give me that kind of new to the world, decides to be a hero anyways vibe. That made sense for that game. The second game I had Hawk, who was... Is it Hawks? It was... Hawks is from My Hero. Oh my god. In the second game I had Hawk, who was... I picked Purple Hawk, basically, in which it's like you found yourself in a scenario where you ended up starting the Mage Revolution. Hey, you know? In the first game I picked Kusland, and the story basically ended up being looking for revenge, save the world along the way, because I have no other option. So now I kind of want to pick someone who already kind of wants to do good. Liberate the enslaved people is kind of tough. I like Veil Jumpers the most. It gives the most, like, adventure while there's still a really pure heart in there. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's so something I would do. Save the people over the map. Yeah. I'm selecting this faction instead. Kay Aldweir. Past adventures, I can do this. Murderer, Herald, Judge, Savior. These were some of the titles heaped on the Inquisitor as she led a force that challenged nations. 8 years ago, a catastrophic breach in the Fade, realm of magic and dreams, threatened the world. Through circumstance, or some might claim fate, a woman rose... How did they know it was a woman? Or is that just default? rose to lead an organization known as the Inquisition. Traveling many lands, rallying people to her cause, the Inquisitor closed the breach and stopped the villain behind it. She was advised throughout by an elven mage. I'm trying to be quiet because my brother's in the other room and he hasn't finished the first game. The Inquisitor discovered, however, that Solas was in truth an ancient elven god, Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf. He planned to restore things to their primal state where the Fade and physical reality were one. Solas said he regretted the deaths this would cause, but claimed there was no other way to fix it. To his eyes, an irredeemably broken world. After that, the Dreadwolf vanished, and the Inquisitor swore to find him. Let me make these changes. No, I did not have this. No, the Inquisitor didn't even kind of look like this. Oh, the old ones! I had a human. Shocker, shocker. One of the biggest things already... hairstyle. Since there were no black hairstyles in that game, I had a buzz. Here's the question. Do I want to make it to where the Inquisitor's hair grew? Because in my, the way I built the character was, her hair was that short because in the circle they made her keep it short. That is the angle that I went with for the character. My hair would look like this if I grew it out. Well, not quite like that. I've got tighter curls than that. But it would look something like... She looks like someone. She looks like an actress, doesn't she? I'm going to make it to where her hair grew. And I'm going to make it into the hairstyle that I kind of have right now, see? I kind of have that hairstyle. I cut off the back of that and then made the top shorter, but I just had that hairstyle. So I'm going to make it to where her hair grew, and her hair grew to look like mine now. Yeah, she was quite skinny. She was just a little mage, you know? Why do I dig the way the Inquisitor looks more than my character right now? It's pissing me off. I actually really like the way the Inquisitor looks as opposed to my character. That's making me mad a little bit.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you again.
Oh my god! That's wild to hear her voice again. This is the same voice actress as Samantha Trainer from the third Mass Effect game. But now it's just like, that is the Inquisitor. So hearing that voice is wild! Did they bring her back?
It's good to see you again.
I heard this one first and I was like, oh, that sounds like the old one.
It's good to see you again.
Bitch. She looks so much more like me than my character does. Maybe that's for the best. Because I've tried to make my Inquisitor look like me, but there's only so much you can do with a buzzed haircut. So, her looking more like me than my current character is actually alright with me. But, damn! Let me take a picture. I did this when I made, my character in Baldur's Gate, too.
It's good to see you again.
Bitch, this is the Evan Trevelyan I was trying to make all them years ago. Inquisitor Trevelyan came from minor human nobility in the Free Marches. Willing to plunge into danger, she proved her worth in battle, even before she took command of the ever-growing Inquisition. Oh. Who is she with? Sarah in one world state and Josie in another. Locked because... needs to be male. Look at Cullen's bitch ass. Okay, I did 2 playthroughs, one in which I was with Josie, one in which I was with Sarah. I like Sarah, but I like... I don't know, hold on, let me think. But I like how much more connected you feel to, the upper brass whenever you're with Josie. There were only this many people to romance back then? I kinda... What about Josie? Oh my god, I don't know! I kinda dig Josephine more. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Josephine. Yeah. Oh. I disbanded the Inquisition. No, I disbanded the fuck out of this Inquisition. The Inquisitor made a rare... Was it rare? How many people disbanded? I feel like all I ever heard people talk about was that, but also... To give up power before it was corrupted any further, she saw that the Inquisition had grown so large it had become easy for others to misuse, and the many resources at its disposal. The Inquisitor disbanded it and let the people choose new paths of their own. I sure did. No, I vowed to save Solas from himself. Solas vanished in order to put his plans into motion. The Inquisitor refused to give up on him. The Inquisitor believed she saw genuine regret in Solas, and that he didn't truly want to go through with his plans. She vowed to save her friend from dooming both the world and himself. The Inquisitor's influence had diminished, but she still had contacts who began searching for the Dreadwolf. What does it say for this? Yeah, disbanded. I vowed to save him. Look at her. And then we go back to Rook, and I'm like, fuck, man, why does she look like this? Ugh.
Time to get to work.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm ready! Damn, it took an hour? Fuck. Did it really?
So, where were we?
Woo!
Right. Him.
Him. Yeah, we were.
Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual.
Yep.
After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big,
We needed a local.
we need a local expert.
Yeah! Who's
So,
that?
naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Yeah. Is that a reference to D&D starting in bars a lot?
Let's try this again. Where's Neve Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
I do. Look at her! I fuck with it. I'll do more than demand.
Neve Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is.
I'm finna whoop y'all ass.
Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable.
Oh, I don't get to fight? It's just a cutscene? Don't get your ass whooped since I can't control you. Look at her checking me out. Oh! Alright, fuck him up. Oh! I am limber for a warrior.
Not enough gold in the world for this.
VARRIC, now!
Meet
Ooh.
Bianca. She'd like you
I
to
know
stay a
VARRIC
while.
already? Oh, shit. I lied. I like this character a lot.
Neve
Oh, this is tough.
Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks.
Ooh, that's tough. This voice sounds familiar. I wonder if I've heard her act in something else.
Your friend Neve
old
Gallus
man.
is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
This is the personality I'm going with, bro. Has noted that you like action more than... Oh, shit. It's gonna do that. I had you on my side.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah,
Very true.
Yeah.
Come on, Harding will be worried.
VARRIC's like... VARRIC
All
is
right.
a fucking...
Break's over.
I was gonna say bard at heart. I don't remember if that's a thing in this game.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solas, I believe her.
We finally get to see Tevinter. This is
Arlathan's
wild.
Palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Neve Gallus and stop Solas.
I don't remember Neve from the trailer. I'm nearly certain that she was in it. I just don't remember who she
You still
was
think
in
you
it.
can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us?
Oops.
Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
Gotta help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
I'm leaning like I can see. What, they got the Death Star up there? Is it preparing a fucking laser?
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solas before it finishes. Let's go!
That's how close to go time we are?
Running's this way. She'll get us to...
Watch out!
I guess it's the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
When the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world
That scared
is going
me.
to look a lot like this.
And he thinks that's a good idea. Or at the very least, he just don't care. I wonder what that world will look like for elves, though, if this is true.
Come on,
Like, is it gonna change a whole lot for
get
them?
us to Harding.
Maybe I should have picked an elf. I wonder how much more interesting that would have been.
You're safe now. Get inside and
baby
bar
girl
the door as
Harding.
quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
Oh, shit.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Oh. Never better.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
We got my gear.
Oh.
Right over there. Where's Neve Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her
No.
first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep her quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Neve to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Now, are these like the rifts that the Inquisitor could open up, or is it different? They're probably very similar.
Demon.
I was about to start swinging.
Here they come.
Okay.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Neve.
I'm not gonna
You all
drink a
right?
potion right
Patch
now.
yourselves up if you need it.
No.
If Solas tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solas always talked about how
Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to cut them off. The Templars are still a thing.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
For my playthrough, at least my canon one, I watched both playthroughs. Wow. For my canon playthrough, I dismantled the... No, I went with the mages, so it really didn't matter.
Another barrier. It looks like Nev's work.
Oh, I was about to start swinging. Yeah. We're both veil jumpers. I'm pretty sure she's a veil jumper. Nope, this is not the same person I thought it was. I thought it was the little girl who jumped through.
Not the worst timing.
Yeah, no, this is not who I thought it was.
It's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in this city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started
She's a thinker.
raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
What is your job?
Rook, this is Neve Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solas. Neve, meet Rook.
I'm sure.
Harding and I found her a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook like a chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but she tends to think in straight lines.
Okay. I guess this is where I get to build my character. If there's a lot of you guys returning from my Baldur's Gate playthrough, then you see how in-depth I get with character creation. Oh. I didn't get around to replaying the other Dragon Age games for the channel, but I did make out like distinct personalities for each one of the characters that are the like main characters for those games. So how does she fit into a world like this? My warden was very much much more impulsive and hot-headed, but like kind. That's what I went with for like the Koosland. Hawk was very not straightforward, very like diffusing situations with talking, but like more playful, not as emotionally vulnerable or volatile. Well, it's Purple Hawk. That's kind of the standard personality that's given anyways, but you get what I mean. And then, but she was sympathetic like towards the mages, so I built a character like that. My entire world state is very sympathetic towards the mages, just to keep y'all on track of like where I'm coming from in this series. The personality I had for my Inquisitor was very like wise, very calm, cool, collected, wise. So like those three characters I made have very different personalities. For this character, I've already depicted her as a little bit more straightforward. So I'm gonna go nice job with the Venatori.
Nice to
Sorry
meet
for the
you.
long-winded
Based
explanation.
on the
but,
Venatori,
you know.
you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my
Yeah.
best.
You said you had a lead?
Sorry for the long-winded explanation, but role-playing is one of the best parts of this game series, so I figured you'd want to know.
In person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in Elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
VARRIC looks so
Worse.
good. I really like the art
ritual's
style of this
already
game.
drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An Elven
Right.
God. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
In your city. I wonder how she's related to like the magistrate. I wonder if we're gonna see Dorian again. Who are the people I want to see again? I want to see Dorian again. I know we're gonna see him again. We have to, right? Want to see the Inquisitor again.
Solas, or the Dreadwolf, or whatever he calls himself. What's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us?
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to stand still when they're talking now because I didn't mean to progress so much of their dialogue earlier, and I really want to hear it. I want to see some of the first game characters again, or at least hear about the Warden, because like I just want to hear about them. What happened to them? I'm a sucker for epilogues.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
I think it's an alluvian. I've seen a few in Arlathan Forest.
The mirror.
They're
It acts like a door.
Are we gonna see more again?
To another. Solas uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Please let us see her. I have been dying to see if she would have been an available romance for the female Warden.
Well, we're not in
Lord.
Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlathan Forest.
And
Me and
there's
Harding
a
sound
ritual.
similar.
The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
Look at the statue.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
I liked Solas in the other game. So it's so wild to me. Like, it's not wild to me. It was fucking amazing twist.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
I was not built for
Everyone
that.
all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solas.
Right? Oh. Oh, shit. Okay.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
VARRIC, Solas isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solas needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
You can do it.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
Please don't end bad.
Demons!
This is the character I'm playing. Supportive of her friends.
Take care of the team for me.
VARRIC, don't play with me right now. VARRIC. He looks like a conductor over there. You see that? Don't play with me right now, VARRIC.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
All right. Let's buy him some time.
Oh shit, okay. Not me being fucked. Yep. Not me being cooked. Nice. That's all I had to do before? I got fucking mollywopped, bro.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world
That's
in
the same voice actor?
demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, VARRIC.
Minimize
I know
them.
you see them.
People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Oh.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Ew. 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 Ew.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solas.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? VARRIC needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm
Doing
could tear
nothing
you
will do
apart.
nothing.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't know how these I can't remember how big the choices were back then in the other Dragon Age games. I'm like a year or two removed from these choices. So I'm like, how specific are they gonna be? Am I about to get someone killed by leaving them alone? She said I'm a mage, take me. I'm going to disrupt a ritual, a magic ritual. Here's the thing. Neve is, in my mind at the very least, stronger between the two of her and Harding. But do I want the strong mage with me? Or do I want the strong mage here to deal with the demons? I want her here to deal with the demons. Let's go, Harding.
Let's go, Harding. Neve, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
Oh, I can't breathe. That's my line of thinking. I don't I'm fully immersed in that line of thinking. They're arguing. Okay. I'm so glad that there's subtitles. Okay, so far everything feels very crisp.
This is it. Bring down that scaffolding.
Nice.
Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but it isn't falling. We
Hit him
need
with
to
a,
push
I
it.
don't think you think there's a better
I'm with
option,
you.
but there is.
Together, now!
You
Harding
came
better be a
long way
romantic
and made
interest.
a valiant effort, VARRIC, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
I'm so excited. I got chills. An obelisk just fell. Oh, that's back at us. Harding alright? Okay. Let's keep it. In the chest!
VARRIC! VARRIC! VARRIC!
It's still in there. It's still in there? Maybe there's hope.
No.
Pull some My Hero shit and just live.
Harding!
I can't say I didn't see that coming. Maybe our boy's still. Damn. Maybe our boy's still alive. You never know.
Let's go this way.
Did she grab him? Please tell me VARRIC is alright. Okay, we grabbed him and it's still in him. Maybe we alright. Thank you. Snatched from my thumbnails. Thank you.
You have no idea what you have done.
He's in my dreams now? What if I was a dwarf? I just wouldn't have dreams.
I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world.
Oh.
When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the
Who's
use
shocked?
of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would
Do you?
already have used it.
My opinion on blood magic as it be is that it is a tool that seems to be very controversial. We meet characters who use blood magic and it's of no consequence to them or their sanity. To our knowledge right now. There's Meryl, and then you as the player character have that option in several of the games. My opinion is that it can be used as like a juice factor for making you way more powerful than you should be and giving you powers of like that you should, that would infringe on someone's autonomy, it sounds like. And that which invites your mind to be changed in a way that it lets demons around. I can't remember if that's canon, but this is what I remember. But I don't think the use of blood magic in and of itself is a bad thing. We see with Joan that, like, in the wrong hands, it can be awful, but it is just a tool. We see with Meryl, she was fine for the most part. Hawk can even use it, and it's okay. Who else do we see use it, and it's okay? Morrigan, I'm pretty sure she's like, if you people call it blood magic, and she's fine. As much as she can be. It's interesting he draws the moral line of blood magic when others like Morrigan, like other really powerful mages, don't. Let's talk.
All right. You brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods, the creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
So we're cooked, is what you're saying. How true is it that he let them out? Tearing it down was going to let them out, so that's not untrue that he let them out, right? He just didn't think he was also going to be in here. He just thought the prison itself was going to dissolve, not that it would change prisoners. Why should I believe you?
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
VARRIC always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
VARRIC?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
VARRIC is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
Not untrue.
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Why are you so sassy? I know why he's sassy right now, but damn! Okay, now I'm worried. This is your fault. It is, but that's not the personality I'm going with. And it's also just, it's not what I want to go with. Damn right we will. Sorry. Right? Sarcasm? Really?
That's really helpful. What are you, the Elven God of Sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot
it's in your
my
friend.
network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the Elven God of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve.
Right.
This is your
Verbal jabs.
responsibility now.
Oh, that's what this game is going to be about? I didn't know what they were going to do with
Why tear down the veil?
You want me to take the shot?
Ew, they're bouncing around my
No
headphones.
idea what you have done. This is
He looks
your
awful.
responsibility now.
Well, look
Oh,
who's
he has
still
both
with
his
us.
feet.
VARRIC?
You're one to
You're
talk,
okay,
bro.
but I saw Solas stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
It does open the door for it to answer our question of, like, can he be redeemed? Or, like, can he help? I think he's going to end up helping. What happened?
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solas, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah.
You tried.
Neve got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us.
Sure
Or,
is.
At least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should
You
have...
worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solas and the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've
Awful.
got this. I've seen your work. Like
You
the
look so
expedition
bad.
where you lost that invaluable map, but saved your friends. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solas mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake.
Oh. Oh no.
Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
No, it's
Elf
fine.
fruit.
I was just going to
That
stretch
makes
my
potions.
legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Huh?
Then I really need to look around.
Right?
Yeah, you should.
What do you mean we're in the Fade?
And we should talk about things. Maybe find Neve. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me,
I'm glad the new people aren't hurt.
I need to sleep.
Just because it's very storytelling to have the veterans that you bring back be hurt so
See you
that you're
later,
forced to
kid.
interact with the new characters. Don't die.